Hi, Safety in Numbers is proud to present the Langbassadors program, so now let's quickly hop into the presentation we prepared. Let's first start by explaining what Safety in Numbers is. We're a collective of individual entities and groups, and we all collaborate together. And we actually aim for three types of people. First of all, people who are just really engaged and want to help their own language community by offering education and prevention and news in their own native language. Secondly, we want to have artists and people who really believe and want to invest in their own skills and perhaps start as a little side job and then become more profitable and grow. And thirdly, we want to have also people who really want to make blockchain their whole way of earning a living. And so we actually do that by using the Cardano tools and following the mission because we want to make helping people profitable. Our original idea was to focus immediately on the Cardano and blockchain and Catalyst news, but we quickly learned that crypto newbies are actually first in need of something else, general blockchain education. And of course, they first gonna invest in some cryptos like Bitcoin and ADA. And so they have to learn how to acquire it without being scammed, how to be prevented from FUD and FOMO. So after we do that, and that's why we focus on educational content now in our first priority, they can really learn about Cardano. And when they then learn about what Cardano is, they can and how special it is, then they can learn where to go when they have their own idea and learn where they can be finest in Catalyst. As a result, we switched focus for our news about Catalyst and Cardano towards our podcast formats. First of all, we already published an in-depth interview with Playment in the Cardano Insider. And secondly, for eligible for improvement, a debate format. There's already the first scenario ready as well. Our main focus will be the What is Why is educational program, in which we want to bring the really necessary basic education and prevention. And so the first script there is already finished, and the first whiteboard animation is now being made. Safety in Numbers strongly believes in the need for the What is Why is program. Imagine the following scenario. All those Atala prison users from Ethiopia and all the countries to follow then buy some ADAs and fall for every trick, every scam and BitFit, FOMO and everything else. Do we really want that? Cardano Insider is our first way of bringing the Catalyst news, so we want to tailor the more seasoned ADA holder as well. We also believe in our eligible for improvement format because in order to get to the top and even more so to stay on the top, it's really necessary to always keep an eye out on things to improve. The Snhouse artists we are currently assembling will play a pivotal role in the growth of our Langbassadors channels. The long-term goal for Safety in Numbers is to form the projects as written and explained in our white paper. But of course, each project can function on its own. And so we start and we focus on the Langbassadors program. And then secondly, the house artists. And already with these two, you can see the tremendous synergies that arise. First of all, the house artists will help make the Langbassadors chain popular by creating NFTs who will be used as referrals and marketing as rewards for stakers. And then, of course, once the Langbassador chain is popular and there are enough subscribers, we will promote an event in which the house artists can sell their NFTs. So to conclude, what are the things to do? Well, first of all, our Langbassadors website. And in that regard, we have some unfortunate delays. We had already 3 times a volunteer for making the website who had to retract. So at this point in time, we could definitely use people, members who want to help us building the website. The launch of the Langbassadors chain and the proof of concept in a video animation. In that regard, we are very close of publishing, of course, the first what is why is animation. And then, of course, the NFTs for the marketing, smart contracts. In that regard, we could also use people, of course, who can program in Bluetooth. And after that, our second project, which we then will focus on, will be the creation of an NFT shopping platform. The end mission of Safety in Numbers is to help create a level playing field for those people from the developing countries who really want to invest and possess the skills to do so. So, as you probably understood by now, Safety in Numbers is still really open for a lot of collaborators. So, first of all, ambassadors, we need as many as we can per language to create the necessary content needed to do adequate prevention and education. And secondly, if you're a house artist or you want to become that, you want to invest in your own skills, or if you really want to go for it and become full-time employed on blockchain, then please mail us, contact us, or just DM me somewhere in the Discords. And everybody else that really is in favor of our initiative and the need to bring native news and native education, please vote for our proposal in the coming Fund5.